Yo, it's your boy Jen. On today's video, we have the ICHINOSE family daily since chapter 17. And yeah, guys, they kind of revealed like what's really been going on all this time. But before we talk about that, let's see how they set it up first, shall we, guys? So yeah, we start off with like how it ended in the last chapter where they're talking to the fake dad. And you know, he was like having fake laughs, he was being weird the whole time. And yeah, to figure out the truth, they must find out what really happened in that accident, and then he'll understand like everything. And yeah, that's the only thing that he told us, and this is where they start their family strategy. Tsubasa, he goes to someone's room, I don't know which room, but he starts to clean up. He's trying to find, you know, like small clues, any kind of clue he could find, and the whole family helps cleaning. And yeah, the whole room was spotless when they're done. If you guys don't remember, their room was pure trash, like all of them. So the fact that they cleaned it spotless is pretty funny. And they didn't find no clues. And yeah, Tsubasa was trying to find like a diary, like what his mom had, but they didn't find that. What they did find was a photo family, or a you know, like a binder of family photos. And they see like a couple pictures, and it's so weird that these pictures, they're just a bunch of pictures of places, and it's not pictures of them like in them. So there's that. So their big idea was that they're gonna go to one of these pictures and see if there are memory triggers in their head or something. And yeah, it actually does. So they go to this weird place where like these two buildings are, and Tsubasa looks like he got like a flashback, and he looked like he got like some kind of cool award. His mom was happy, his dad was happy, Shiroi was there, younger Shiroi, and looked like someone was gonna take a picture, and even Nakajima was there, so we know he's like a real person. And then we go back to like the timeline now, and yeah, and the plan is that they're gonna go to all these pictures, and maybe they trigger like all these like memories, and together they can form their own kind of theory of what's going on. And then we find this broken camera, and for some reason Tsubasa doesn't want to throw it because he feels like it's like very precious to him. And the fake dad, he was there too. He was telling him all this negative stuff, you know, throw the trash away, you're not gonna find anything. And he finally reveals his name, and his name is Sota. And I feel like he's kind of done with like Tsubasa's like whatever he was doing, so he just tells him everything. And he tells him that he was severely injured in that car accident, and that he's been in a coma for 4 years, guys. And it shows the picture of Tsubasa in the hospital, and the date is actually March 20th, 2023, which is tomorrow. So kind of funny that this is happening like at the same exact time. So yeah, the big reveal is that Tsubasa has been in a coma, and I guess the big question is, like, has this whole thing been in like inside his head the whole time? I mean, I feel like that's kind of like pushing his crazy mind, maybe, but I feel like it's the only way it's happening. And we don't really know if anybody else is severely injured either. They could have all died, and Tsubasa was the only like survivor, which is even more sadder. And who is this Soto guy? Is he like supposed to be like this doctor who wants to like kill Tsubasa because he has no chance of waking up or something like that? Maybe that's a thing. And was like the affair real from the dad or mom? Or like the mom came into the hospital and she was like saying all this stuff to him, what was going on in real life, and this is putting all this stuff inside his head. And maybe all the family members went to the hospital, and they all told him about their sins, and that's why he in his mind he wanted to help them all fix their, you know, their sins, and he was trying to help everybody. But you know, that's just a crazy theory from me. And is this all really just a coma? I feel like this story is way too crazy for just to be just a coma. Maybe that's just me thing, but I'm really hoping there's more to it than just a coma. I feel like we have a couple more chapters left of this story because I don't think this was supposed to be like a long story. I don't feel like it's been rushed or anything at all. And yeah, it just seems like Tsubasa's gonna find out what's really going on. He's gonna reveal the truth of the accident and just all that stuff. So I feel like maybe 5 more chapters we got, maybe, but we'll see. But be sure to like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next one.